Hello! Today we are going to do a quick little review of PEMDAS, or the order of operations. Now, this is something that I've talked about in the classroom before, so hopefully this will be more review than new. So PEMDAS is what you'll often hear people refer to, and this is just a way that people have agreed here are the order of the operations we will go through so that we always end up with the same consistent answers in math. If we all just went and did things in whatever order we felt like, then we wouldn't be able to always get a guaranteed same answer. So we have a few rules, and you're going to want to know these, otherwise you won't get the correct answer. So the first thing that we're going to talk about, the P in PEMDAS, refers to parentheses. You can also refer to these as brackets. Some people will say BEMDAS. Most often, the kind of assignments that you guys are going to be seeing right now, you're going to be seeing parentheses. Now, after you've finished anything in parentheses, you go to exponents. Exponents are those little numbers up at the top. We've done a lot with powers of 10, but exponents can actually be any number or combinations of all sorts of things. You will deal more with this fellow later. After you've gotten through those two, then we get down to the M and the D part. Now, sometimes people get confused and think that you have to do multiplication and then you do division. You will actually work from the order that it appears, left to right. So if you happen to have a division problem before the multiplication problem, you'll do it in whatever order it appears in as you read it from left to right. Now, the next thing that you're going to do, the very, very last step, is adding and subtracting. This is where you get the A and the S from PEMDAS. Now, again, sometimes people think you have to do addition first and then you do subtraction, but if you have a subtraction problem that comes first, you'll do it in the order that you read it from, left to right. Now, you should be ready to get started with a couple fun and exciting examples. We're going to do one together here. Oops-a-daisies. It got a little bit scratched while I was moving that around, so let me just make that a little bit easier to read there. All right, now the first part of PEMDAS, if you'll remember, is that we need to do our parentheses. So we'll put our parentheses over here to remind us that that's the step we're doing right now. I'm going to read from right to left and find any parentheses. Oh, I just see one. I will rewrite the entire problem and just do one step at a time. Do not try to do a whole bunch. Don't try to do it in your head. You want to go step by step. Not going to change any of this right now. That's a plus. Plus, what is 2 divided by 2? Another way of writing that is 2 divided by 2. Oh, that's just 1. Oh, I've got that. Then I continue on. Plus 6 minus 3. Now I can see there are no more parentheses. All done there. And my next step is exponents. Again, you will deal more with exponents in later grades. Right now, we're not going to worry about those too much, and I'm not going to be giving you any algebra that has exponents in it at this time. So we know that it's there, but we're not going to be using it right now. So that is very easy for me to go through the E part of PEMDAS. There aren't any. Up next, I know that I'm coming down to my multiplication and division. So I'm going to go ahead and lay these out to remind me that that's what I'm doing right now. So here, I'm going to work from the direction that I read it, going this way, and every time I come across a problem, I'm going to do that one, and then I'm going to rewrite it. So the first one I'm going to do here, right off the bat, I run into a multiplication problem. 1 times 3, oh, that's just 3. Then I will rewrite the entire thing all the way through. Next, I'm still in the multiplying and dividing section. That's addition, 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 subtraction. Oh, I didn't even have any division that I had to worry about. So I'm all done with the multiplying and dividing section. Next up, all I have left is the adding and subtracting. Now, again, I do these in whatever order they appear from, reading, going over. So I see there's one right there. What is 3 plus 11? 11, count on 3, 14. Plus 1 plus 6 minus 3. Now I'm going to come to the next one. Oh, there's an addition. 14 plus 1 is 15 plus 6 minus 3. Oh, there's another one. 15 plus 6 is going to be 21 minus 3. I haven't done anything with that little minus 3 because it's the very last one. 21 minus 3 equals 18. So this expression, using PEMDAS or the orders of operation, has come down and it will simplify to 18. So whenever you are working on a problem where there's multiple operations that you have to do all in a certain order, remember, you're going to have parentheses first, then you're going to do exponents. Now we know that right now you are not going to be dealing with exponents, so I'm just going to pull that one aside, but we know it's there for later. And then we have multiplying and dividing. Remember, you can do these in any order. You're just reading the same direction that you go from left to right. And then, of course, the last ones that we do are adding and subtracting. And remember again, and you can do those in whatever order they appear in, as long as you're reading from left to right. All right, that's our review of PEMDAS. I hope that will help you when you are working on orders of operation.